Much better. Thank you, AJ. Thanks to Gentilao for that speech. And thanks everybody for making it long today. I'd like to start you all again by raising your glasses to both sets of parents and to thank them on behalf of AJ and Bhavini for helping to make this day possible. Cheers. I'd also like to give additional thanks to the father of the bride for allowing AJ to marry Bhavini. I understand that when AJ first approached him for permission to marry his daughter, he said he would have a think about it. Also, thank you to the bridesmaids for helping to make the bride look so beautiful, the bride to look so beautiful today, and to everybody who helped with the preparations while Bhavini and AJ were over in Texas. So, cheers to all of you. Cheers. Also, I'd like to thank Sura for getting AJ's sandals back. As I took my eye off the ball for a second there, and yeah, it went a bit wrong. But I've known the bride and groom for several years now. I've worked with them, and I even lived with them for a year. And when I find out where the honeymoon is, I might see you there as well. Seriously, I think they're a fantastic couple, and I wish them every happiness for their future together. AJ, there's quite a few stories I could tell you about AJ. I could tell you how AJ excels behind the wheel of a car and doesn't shy away from a challenge such as taking a corner at 30 miles an hour. Although it's very out of character for Bhavini to moan about anything, she often tries to tell him to slow down. But the G-forces being generated means that she can't always get the breath to scream. A keen sense of direction, he once picked up Bhavini from Gatwick Airport and then proceeded to drive her home to Harrow via Brixton and several other random London boroughs. This is a journey reputed to have taken several hours. I could tell you about AJ likes to tell a good story or two. And once told Bhavini and I that men would sometimes come and pick him up in a black van and drive him to a secret location somewhere in the countryside where he was asked to do all sorts of top secret things with a computer. If that's a true story, AJ, then I'm sorry, don't set MI5 on you. One of the main advantages with the majority of the wedding gifts a couple have received is that they tend to be things like, have been, because I was there and I saw the boxes arriving, things like fine china, crystal, kitchenware, and luggage, and which means they're not electronic gadgets and AJ can't hack into them. PCs, mainly Bhavini's, iPods, portable gaming devices, none of these things meet AJ's high expectations, and so he likes to improve them in his own unique way. So if any one of you bought a bread maker or a toaster for the couple as a gift, I can now guarantee it's now web enabled and it's got its own firewall. AJ also likes to visit computer shops such as PC World and share his expertise with staff and customers alike. Many times I've been to a computer store with AJ and witnessed staff members almost reduced to tears under a barrage of highly technical questions that would make Bill Gates struggle to answer. All that said, AJ is probably the nicest guy I know, and I have every belief that he will make the perfect husband for Bhavini. Just leave a computer alone, AJ. I'd also like to thank Bhavini for getting to the wedding on time. You probably beat us there, actually. But yeah, doesn't matter, we'll talk about that. Because as certainly her family might know, she's not a morning person. When I worked with her, it would frequently be edging towards mid-morning when the boss would slip his head round the door and ask if anyone had seen Bhavini yet. I would sometimes concoct elaborate stories such as telling him he'd just missed her and she'd just popped into a meeting, when in fact, in all likelihood, she was still snuggled up in bed, wrestling with the duvet monster, as AJ likes to say. Bavini operates on flexi-time and views appointments at 9 o'clock starts as suggestions rather than actual times. When I stayed with them recently in Texas, I saw Bavini was up before 11 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and ultimately assumed that there was a fire in the apartment. It has to be said, to be fair, that AJ keeps unconventional hours too, and I have seen him go to the gym at midnight wearing a pair of sandals, so already starting to display signs of eccentricity at a young age there. I'd like to finish actually by saying how much I enjoyed the couple's Sten do in Houston. By this I mean it was a combined stag and hen do. I never thought I'd have a night out where the hen party were more excited about seeing some lap dancers than the stags. Seriously, Vinny, some cool friends you got there. Don't worry guys, don't worry. I won't tell all your friends and family what you got up to in the dark booth at the back of the club, because that would be far too embarrassing. Maybe I could just put some pictures on the internet instead or something. Can I ask you all once more to raise your glasses to the bride and groom and join me in congratulating them on this fantastic day and wish them all the very best for their future life together. AJ and Bavini.
AJ and Bavini.
Thank you.